2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. Oh, well done. Playing from 110 yards out.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Oh, good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. That's inside the range.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the day. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
This should play.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the 3rd hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era? Just how dominant he was.
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Nicely done. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Playing from around 110 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
That goes down for an eagle.
Gets it to go. Great shot.
Getting ready to play their third. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He's currently tied for 1st. It's time for a one-shotter. This one heading towards the green. Well, it's certainly got the swing and the groove.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's going. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green's a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Looking good. And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by a couple after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Oh, that is crushed. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Get excited. This could go in. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's feeling good. Just birdied the last hole.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. If they can get it up and over a small rise, the ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament, and so sometimes it would be uncomfortable even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
And here we are with their 4th. Currently leading by 2. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off now on this par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. That was a beauty. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee. That's some good golf right there. 2 wins so far this season. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Didn't that look good for a long time? A birdie putt awaits. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right. You're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. A putt here to move to 16 under par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. This one's looking good. Oh, how about that one? He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Yeah, that one's looking good. That is absolutely remarkable. What a shot.
Check this out. Pulling it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Rich, a really good par 4.
just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a two-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt for him to win the event. And that is a great performance, winning the second event of the FedEx Cup playoffs, driving away with the BMW Championship.
And this will set them up going into the Tour Championship in prime position to walk away with the entire FedEx Cup. What a tournament this was. Fantastic victory.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this player isn't at the top of the FedEx points list, but they did have an exceptional season and will begin with a good amount of starting strokes.
It's a good season overall, isn't it? They've racked up a bunch of points going into the final event. It's going to be a good week for them.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. The opening hole, Rich, at East Lake is not an easy one, is it?
It is not. Second shot plays straight back up the hill, a green that tilts from back to front. Two bunkers on the opening of this green, right and left, pose all sorts of problems.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Gotta like their chances from there.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. Time to tee off at the second. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Oh, that's great. They've held it. That'll be for birdie.
Oh, look at this flop shot. What a shot indeed. Took a chance and rewarded. Nicely done.
Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And down it goes.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 4 under for the event. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
I like that, didn't you? Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Putting for birdie. It was on a good line. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And it's Lydia Ko on top of the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4 now. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 4. Going with the 6-iron here. That one should find the surface.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 5 under. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
8 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. Yep, tracking well.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Moving right along, and they're currently tied for first in the standings with Lydia Ko.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. He shares top spot. Going with the 5-wood.
That dog will hunt.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Well done. And that will take him to 8 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. This shot is about 140 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
That got caught up in a few of the branches.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That was a beauty. Right against the hole. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with the hybrid. Should find the green. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Tracking. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That was special. It's just about 3 feet away. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Time for the second shot at the 12th. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh.
Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Around 110 yards to go. Currently in the lead by a shot. And tidy looking shot, that one. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Looking good.
Oh, what a super shot. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 3 under par. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Now 2 shots up after that one. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Going with the hybrid. That's tidy. trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one has eyes for the hole. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Wonderful shot.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Wonderfully played. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory.
Outstanding shot. High quality. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for a birdie run.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And as we get to the penultimate hole at East Lake Ridge, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Woo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is all over it.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Just a 4-footer remaining. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at East Lake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That could play. Outstanding approach shot. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Well, there you have it, Rich. A season-long worth of excellence celebrated with a FedEx Cup.
Oh, what a feeling it must be as well. To just have all the hard work and everything that they've prepared for and done this year comes down to one tournament. They get it done. They win the FedEx Cup. I mean, what a sense of relief on the player's face right there, and it just has to be an amazing feeling all around.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Yes, high on confidence as Harold Varner III. Make sure you step up to the plate and deliver, although you're going to enjoy this rivalry because he's one of the best players out on tour to play with. Well played, mate. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
On a nice line.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the second tee. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Should find the green here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And now at 3 under overall. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Well, Rich, I'm pretty sure this player will be beaming with pride after that eagle. Let's see if they can keep the momentum flowing. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well played.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, just skimmed the hole, that one. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Big time play, that one, Beamer.
An indefinite range for birdie.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
This one from about 160 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the pitching wedge here. Great looking shot, this. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Putting for birdie here. This one started out on a good line. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Lovely effort, that. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there. Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, what a big putt to make that one. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Second shot here on the 7th. That's a good-looking shot there. This putt to move into a share of second place. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make a par here. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Oh, almost went in. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. This looks to be heading to the green. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third.
This one's tracking.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 7.
Club up. I like this play.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Looks good off the blade. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Go on, get in the hole. Beautiful shot. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 11th. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
If it's up, it could be in. That's a good putt to make, that one. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Okay, as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Next up is this par 4 hole. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Here's Harold Varner III. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And that's 8 birdies today. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
He's currently in a share of top spot. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And this putt to move to 15 under par. And that will drop in for a birdie. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Well, this one's right at the pin. That was a beauty. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Coming off an eagle at the last, momentum on their side for this player.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Okay, time to return to the action. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Quality shot, that one. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, well played.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Currently in first position. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And he's down there.
He's got roughly 105 yards here. They've chosen to club down here.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last. And they've done it. It puts a smile on your face to see someone live a lifelong dream.
What a fantastic win this week, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. A hard-earned, hard-fought, but well-deserved win.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, you never know what you're going to get from Bubba, are you? Once you think he's in the trees and in a bit of strife, he hits the shot of the day. Keep your head up here. This is a rivalry you want to win. Second shot here on the first. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This one's for birdie. Go in. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Handy effort, that one. This shot from 120 yards. Going with the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Come on. Don't be shy.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at 3 under for the day. The 4th at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That's heading for the fairway. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Sitting at +1.
Whew. Nice bunker shot. Not rewarded, however. Still very good.
And back to the course with the live action. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Well, that'll play. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What touch? Made it.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway from about 100 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here and try and make a birdie. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards.
That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
How close was that to going down? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short right are also to be avoided so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Unbelievable!
I gotta say, Luke, hole-in-ones are rare, but getting to watch one on TV, yes!
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. This one's going right at the pin here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And this putt to move into second place.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Yes, they've made it. And Rich, we're heading into the back nine now, but I'm still thinking about that ace on the front. What a beauty that was.
Unreal. I got to say, to watch that ball go into the hole was awesome. This player is still flying high.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Well done. Take the birdie. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
This should play. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's disappointing.
A bit short with that effort.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 5 feet coming up to the cup. I don't mind the look of this. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, wow! What a shot! And that'll promote a good move up the standings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Look at that. I think he likes it. I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
That's frustrating. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Now 4 under par. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
That was special. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one goes for eagle.
Oh, that's a ripper. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that was so close to going in. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Well, all that hard work. It's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
This has eyes for the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Super shot, that. Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Great shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
That's inside the range.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. That's just inside the range. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This one looking really good.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Looking great now.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And that will take him to 4 under. He's in a share of 12th place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
That one should find the surface. That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
Oh, beautiful touch there from just off the green. Nicely done.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. Looking really good. That'll sting a bit. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the hybrid.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Little birdie look in here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. That was wonderfully done. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's return to live play now. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Chance to move to 8 under here. Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Ooh, that almost went down. It's just about 3 feet away.
This one to save par.
He's currently in the second position. Let's head to the 12th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here.
L is for left. I don't know if they meant to do that.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
It's got a chance. Oh, what a super shot. Currently 11 under par for the event. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Well, this should be unpredictable. That's a little untidy. Time for the second shot at the 14th.
Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, what a great stroke. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Now leading by one shot. This hole here is a par 4. Could roll into the rough on this one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Currently in the lead by a shot. Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
One ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
Time to turn our attention to Will Zalatoris. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one heading towards the green.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Surely it's going to.
And there it is. And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now at the 17th hole. Not a bad line, this one. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Going with the 7.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
This is beautiful to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That's not the one he wanted. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
This putt for him to win the event. Ooh, right by the hole. All right. What? Sometimes you've just got to stand up and applaud, and that's the occasion right now. This is as good as it gets.
3 on the season so far. This player is absolutely dominating right now. Great stuff.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
This one is all over it.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Currently 1 under for the round. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. From around 170 yards here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Putting for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
At -2, going along nicely today.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And down it goes. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. And they be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. A few shots under par at the moment. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A 7-footer right here. And that's a great putt for an eagle. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, how about that one?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards...
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Outstanding shot, high quality. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. This one's online. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Let's get back to it, shall we? 4 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Good looking putt. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's a big drive. From around 140 yards here, only 2 shots off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. Oh my, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, you've made it. What a play. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 6 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Nice recovery there.
Judging it beautifully.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive. how about that for a par?
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Wow. We let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Penny, how bad is this lie?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie. Nice out the rough here. That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Great touch.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
Wonder how they will play this hole. Do they want to attack it? If so, they can extend their lead.
Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Second shot here on the 17th. Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
They've decided to club up.
Wow, was that any good?
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Wow, what a shot. A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here at the second.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
All right, you'll make it the next time. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Big chance here. Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
From about 100 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is looking pretty good in the air.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Oh, well played. Currently a couple under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the fourth. going with the hybrid. Great looking shot this. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. It's on a great line. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. On the tee of a par 3.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And back to the play, shall we? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. They've chosen to club down on this one.
What a quality shot that was.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He's currently sharing 8th position. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, well done. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that will take him to 8 under. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Well, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Yikes!
That was straight at it the whole way. I dipped my lid to you. A birdie putt awaits. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we?
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to move into a tie for first. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. From downtown, he's holed it.
It's almost like the golf ball had eyes and it went straight where it belongs, in the hole.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wow, that almost went in the hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. and taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 9-iron, I think. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. Get in the hole. And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Going with the 7. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Birdied their last hole.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That could play. Oh, standing ovation after that shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Atta boy, good shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
he's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Justin Rose now. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Job done. Let's head to the next.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Second shot here on the 16th. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. That's tracking. That gets the job done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, come on, sit. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
It's tracking. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary? This has a real chance.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. chosen the pitching wedge here. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, Beamer, that's the way to win. Unreal.
Is there anything better than a walk-off win? I think not.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, big rivalry this one. Xander Schauffele, one of the most formidable opponents in the game, getting ready to play their third. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, almost went in. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Yes, they've made it.
And now this is what can happen when you start up a rivalry with a player of this caliber, now pulling further ahead of his playing partner. What a shot to make.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Currently 1 under for the day.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Nine feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Wonderful shot.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Currently a couple under for the round. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
This is on a great line.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That's a pretty handy shot. Wow, what a shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Trying to get 3 under par with this putt.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That should find the surface. And he's hit that inside the range. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This is a good chance. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning off the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play. That dog will hunt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see. Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Here's Xander Schauffele. Well played. 11 feet left to the hole.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that'll play, and that will take him to 5 under. He's in a share of 9th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Looking really good.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And that will take him to 4 under. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently tied for 7th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 6 under. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. I like the look of this. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Good look at a birdie here. It was on a good line. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Yeah, he'll take that. Currently 8 under for the round. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot. Hey, that's a chance. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Second shot here on the 13th hole. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Good shot there, Beamer. Sitting at 9 under. Currently tied for third position. You liked that, didn't you? Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for second.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And that's 8 birdies today. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Going and going and going.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Wow. Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny Tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the 6-iron here. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, stop it. What a shot. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Oh, get in. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
And that makes him tied for first.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And that's for birdie. Well hold.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
That was a beauty. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Ooh. Superb line on that shot. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.